Let's make sauerkraut. First, harvest your cabbage. Here we go. Give it a gentle twist, pull, and we're away. Now give it a quick clean with the hose, and it is sauerkraut. Here's half a cabbage, because a whole cabbage is too big for my jar. I'm just trimming off some of the base and chopping out the core, the big chunky bit here. There we go. Choppity chop. The next step is to slice the cabbage thinly. Or you can slice it thickly if that's what you like. I'm going for about this thin. Here we go. Choppity chop. Chop, chop, chop. Next, I'm adding the salt. This cabbage was about 900 grams, so that's about 18 grams of salt. Now, I'm crushing the cabbage to mix it with the salt. See at the start, I'm just crunching it up until it gets a bit squishy, and then I can use my hands to really squeeze it. The cabbage is going to release a lot of liquid, and that's what we're going to ferment it in. There we go, you just keep squishing and squishing and squishing. You can see the liquid is starting to pile up in the bottom of the bowl. Perfect, look how much liquid's come out. It should take about 3 to 5 minutes of squeezing and you're done. Next, I'm just scooping it all into a jar, using a big scoop so that I can get the liquid and the cabbage. It's important to get the liquid in because that's what it's going to ferment in. The liquid keeps the air out and lets the anaerobic bacteria do their thing. Just keep scooping it in. Eventually it'll get too hard, so you get a big stick like this and then just start ramming it in. Try to squish it in, pack it down tight, and let the liquid rise to the top to cover it. This helps stop mold and bad bacteria from taking hold and ruining your batch. Let's give it a final squish with the stick and pack it all in. Now I've got one of these pickling weights. This tries to keep the cabbage from floating to the top and getting out of the liquid and being exposed to the air. Now I'm giving the jar a quick wipe down to get all the little stray bits of cabbage off the edge and away from the sides so they don't sit in the air and go bad. Finally, it's time to put the lid on. I've got one of the lids with a little silicone valve. This lets the gas generated by fermentation escape and stops more air from getting back in. We have a jar of sauerkraut.